Can you believe it, Leafs Nation? After all the years, all the defensive struggles, all the what-ifs surrounding our blue line, are we really about to witness the ultimate redemption story? Timothy Liljegren, the very defenseman we drafted and then traded away, returned to the Toronto Maple Leafs to finally solidify our defense and help us chase the Stanley Cup? Because according to NHL insider David Pagnotta, the San Jose Sharks are looking to move him, and the whispers are growing louder that Liljegren could be coming home. All right, folks, settle in, because we're about to dive into a trade rumor that is dripping with irony, potential, and a healthy dose of "I told you so" for some longtime Leafs fans. For years, the Toronto Maple Leafs have been searching for that elusive balance on their blue line. A right-shot defenseman who can move the puck, contribute offensively, and provide stability in crucial moments. We've seen countless names come and go, but now, a name that many thought was long gone from Toronto's future plans is resurfacing with incredible force: Timothy Liljegren, currently with the San Jose Sharks. And while the idea of bringing back a player we once traded away might seem counterintuitive, the current landscape of the NHL, combined with Liljegren's evolution, makes this a potentially game-changing move that Brad Treliving simply cannot ignore. Let's be honest, Leafs Nation. Our defensive core, while boasting elite talent like Morgan Reilly, has often been a puzzle with missing pieces. We've craved that consistent, right-shot presence who can play big minutes, contribute in all situations, and provide a calming influence. We've seen flashes, we've seen potential, but the consistent, top-tier defensive stability, especially on the right side, has remained a persistent question mark. We need players who can not only defend effectively, but also transition the puck quickly, join the rush, and make smart decisions under pressure. It's a tall order, and it's a need that has fueled countless trade rumors and free agent pursuits over the years. Now, let's talk about Timothy Liljegren, the player he is today, not just the prospect he was when he left Toronto. At 26 years old, Liljegren has matured significantly since being drafted 16th overall by the Maple Leafs in 2017. He's a versatile defenseman, known for his excellent puck-moving ability and his capacity to contribute offensively when the opportunity arises. He's a right-shot blue liner, which immediately addresses a critical need for the Leafs. Since being traded to the San Jose Sharks, he's been given more responsibility and has shown a clear evolution in his game. He's become a more confident, more consistent NHL defenseman, capable of playing significant minutes and handling tough assignments. He's not just a puck mover. He's a smart, two-way defenseman who understands how to defend effectively while still pushing the play up ice. This isn't the same player who left Toronto. This is a more complete, more experienced, and more impactful NHL defenseman. So, why would the San Jose Sharks be willing to part with a player like Liljegren, especially one who is still relatively young and has shown significant growth? The answer lies in their clear and unwavering commitment to a full-scale organizational rejuvenation. According to David Pagnotta, the Sharks are in a deep rebuild, and they are actively looking to negotiate some of their veterans and players with NHL experience. Liljegren, while still young, falls into that category of experienced NHL player who could fetch a valuable return in terms of future assets. For a team like San Jose, every trade chip is an opportunity to acquire more draft picks, more prospects, and to accelerate their rebuild. They're not looking to compete now. They're looking to build for 5 years down the road. And if moving Liljegren can bring them a couple of high-upside prospects or early-round draft picks, it's a move they're willing to make. The familiarity factor here is absolutely fascinating, and it could be a significant advantage for the Maple Leafs. Pagnotta highlights that Liljegren's prior experience with Toronto could streamline negotiations. Think about it. He knows the city, he knows the organization, he knows some of the players, and he's already familiar with the intense media scrutiny that comes with playing in Toronto. There would be no major adjustment period for him off the ice, and on the ice, he would likely slot in seamlessly. For the Leafs, this means acquiring a known quantity, a player whose personality and work ethic are already understood. For Liljegren, it's a chance to return to a team that drafted him, a team that is actively competing for a Stanley Cup, and a chance to prove that he's grown into the player they always hoped he would become. It's a rare opportunity for both sides to correct past decisions and forge a new, more successful path together. Now, let's talk about the potential trade package. The report suggests that Toronto could offer assets like draft picks or prospects from their system without compromising their future. This is crucial. The Leafs have a strong pipeline of young talent, particularly after recent drafts, and they've shown a willingness to leverage those assets for immediate impact players. A package built around a mid-tier prospect, perhaps a promising young forward or another defenseman, combined with second or third round draft pick, could be enough to entice the Sharks. Toronto doesn't need to mortgage the entire farm for Liljegren, but they do need to offer a compelling return that aligns with San Jose's rebuilding strategy. The beauty of this potential deal is that it allows Toronto to address a significant defensive need without having to part with their absolute top-tier prospects like Auston or their precious first-round picks. It's a smart, calculated move that balances immediate impact with future sustainability. It's also worth noting the recent history between these two franchises. In recent years, the Maple Leafs and Sharks have shown a willingness to do business, with trades involving players like Ryan Reeves, Henry Thrun, and Matt Benning. This established trading relationship increases the probability that a negotiation involving Liljegren could proceed relatively smoothly and swiftly should both parties find satisfactory terms. There's a level of trust and familiarity between the front offices that can often expedite complex transactions, making this rumor feel even more plausible. So, what kind of immediate benefits would Liljegren bring to the Leafs? First and foremost, he's a right-shot defenseman who can play significant minutes. He could immediately slot into a top-4 role, providing much-needed stability and balance. His ability to distribute the puck and contribute offensively would be a huge asset on the power play, where his vision and shot could create new opportunities. He's also capable of playing on the penalty kill, adding another layer of versatility to his game. His capacity to break the puck out of the defensive zone and contribute to quick transitions is exactly what the coaching staff desires, allowing the Leafs to spend less time defending and more time attacking. Imagine him paired with a left-shot defenseman like Morgan Reilly or Jake Muzzin, if he's still with the team, providing a perfect complement of offensive flair and defensive reliability. This isn't just about adding a body. It's about adding a piece that elevates the entire defensive core and, by extension, the entire team's performance. Of course, no trade is without its challenges. While Liljegren has evolved, he's not a superstar, and the cost still needs to be carefully managed. Other teams will undoubtedly be interested in a 26-year-old right-shot defenseman with a skill set, potentially driving up the price. Toronto will need to act decisively if they want to secure him before the competition heats up. And while his injury history is extensive, any player coming into a new system always carries a small degree of risk. However, the upside here, given his age, his skill set, and familiarity with the organization, far outweighs those potential drawbacks. As of now, neither the Toronto Maple Leafs nor the San Jose Sharks have officially commented on the potential negotiation, but sources close to the situation indicate that conversations could advance in the coming weeks, especially as the NHL market tends to become more active closer to the trade deadline. For Leafs fans, this news is accompanied by a healthy dose of optimism. Liljegren represents a unique combination of experience, skill, and familiarity with the team, factors that could genuinely help Toronto strengthen its defense and significantly increase its chances of competing seriously in the Eastern Conference. This isn't just a rumor. It's a tantalizing what-if that could redefine Toronto's defensive structure and inject a renewed sense of hope for a long spring in blue and white. If this negotiation materializes, the return of Timothy Liljegren to the Toronto Maple Leafs would undoubtedly be one of the most talked-about stories in the NHL this season, a true testament to the unpredictable and often poetic nature of professional hockey. What do you think, Leafs Nation? Is bringing Timothy Liljegren back to Toronto the right move to finally solidify our defense? What kind of package would you be willing to offer the San Jose Sharks to make this happen? And how much would his familiarity with the organization play into your excitement for this potential trade? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear all your perspectives on this incredible possibility. And if you want to stay on top of every trade rumor, every potential acquisition, and every breaking news story as the NHL season unfolds, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. We'll be here breaking down every significant development, and you won't want to miss a single update as we chase that ultimate prize.